Some people would say it's a lesson in disguise, or maybe a blessing of some kind. Love can be so confusing. Some people wonder if it even exists. Mysterious to the point where people try and figure it out on their own. People are against the books about it. People have their own opinions. People argue and fuss and fight about it. What's right, what's wrong, how somebody did something, or how wrong it was, or sometimes the fact that they did nothing at all. Love can hurt in so many different ways. Or is it the logic of what happened that could make love hurt? Sometimes the person doesn't even have to be there to love you or to mistreat you in a way that was supposed to be great, or rather, supposed to be positive, but ended up being negative. Love can be so many things. We wonder and we hope and we dream. Sometimes we lay in our beds and cry, wondering if we can have it, if it's there, if it's going to find us, or if we need to go out and find it. Maybe it's not love that hurts so bad. Maybe just the idea of not being able to have it. People look to their children, and sometimes the jealousy of the fact that they might find it before you do ends up consuming their minds to the point where they have a hatred that is so deep that they can't handle it anymore. So love will leave them, and they will be left with bitterness. Love can be so many things. Some people say love doesn't hurt. Some people say love is patient and love is kind. But where is that kindness? How do we know the difference between deception and somebody actually caring about you? These are the questions that I wonder to myself all the time. What happens if love is just invisible? Because just because you can't see something doesn't mean it isn't there. And just because you can see it doesn't mean it is there. A lot of times when I try to think to myself, all of the reasons why somebody might love me, I end up confused. Have you ever had that feeling? Why would someone love me? Why would someone care about me? My hair is too curly. My skin is too dark. My eyes are too wide. My lips are too big. Those are not contributing factors to love, but sometimes when people think of love, they think of those things. I am too fat for anybody to love me. I am too small for anybody to love me. These things haunt us throughout the day. And some people who always have had love, sometimes they take it for granted. Disrespect, hatred, disobeying, disloyalty, infidelity. People who have always had love sometimes will decide that it will always be there and that they can live without it. But what if we consider the opposite? What if love is so powerful that we don't have to know what we're doing? Maybe if we just choose the right thing and try to make the right decision as best as we can, maybe we'd be able to find it or stumble upon it in some way. Kind of like quicksand. I remember falling in love and feeling such dread because it was happening over and over again. After heartbreak, and then I would fall. Heartbreak, then I would fall. I had such fear inside that I ended up trying it anyway. Beauty comes from within, and so does love. Our thoughts create our reality. If we think loving thoughts and have loving ways, maybe loving thoughts and loving ways will present itself through other people to us. Maybe if we try long enough, maybe if we try hard enough, maybe if we don't give up ever, 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 we might just meet that one person who will love us the most. Some people die alone and are completely okay with it just because they love themselves first. Isn't that something? Isn't that amazing? That somebody could die by themselves, but that because they had love, they were completely okay with going into the afterlife, knowing I have me. Why does love hurt so bad? Love does not hurt. One thing about love that I've noticed is that love never comes back to you in vain. It will always mean something, or say something, or leave a message of some kind, or a lesson. I don't know what love is, and I am not a therapist or a psychologist. I'm just somebody who is processing my thoughts on to a recording, hoping to provoke thought into your head to the point where you will think for yourself in a critical way. What is love? And why does it hurt so bad? I think the reason why love hurts so bad is because we can't tell the difference between love and everything else. So we call it love, even though it isn't. But that is an opinion, not a fact. Think on these things and wonder, why does it hurt so bad? When you want to care for somebody and they hurt you, or when you want to care for somebody and you wonder if they're going to hurt you. Sometimes you relive those moments that happened one time, 50 times just because you thought about it. So use your powerful thoughts to understand life in a new way so you can have new opportunities and new attitudes and potentially maybe a new life. I hope that this was helpful for you, even though I am not a certified brain specialist. But just know that you are not alone, and there are other people that wonder, why does love hurt so bad?